London is a metropolis that is one of the world's largest financial centers. It is home to Buckingham Palace, the seat of the British monarchy, and the world's oldest underground railway system. Furthermore, London is home to Europe's largest street festival. We'll learn more about London today on our journey to London on Infinity. So let's explore it. London, also known as Greater London, is an administrative and metropolitan area of England. It is also the capital and largest city of both England and the United Kingdom. Before we explore this metropolis further, it's important to understand that the United Kingdom, or UK, is an independent multi-island country located on the northwestern edge of the European continent. The English Channel separates it from mainland Europe, making it geographically part of Europe. However, politically and culturally, it has maintained its distinct identity. The UK is primarily situated on two large islands, Great Britain and the North Island, and Great Britain comprises England, Scotland, and Wales. The United Kingdom is a political union of England, Scotland, Wales, and the North Island countries, of which England is the largest. Its capital, Greater London, is located on the banks of the River Thames in southeast England. This metropolis is made up of 32 boroughs and the City of London. The boroughs resemble lakes, and the City of London is a historical and financial center within this metropolis, functioning as a city. It is also known as the Square Mile. Thus, Greater London is a metropolis, and the City of London is a specific city within it. While Greater London's total area is approximately 10,569 square kilometers, the City of London is a smaller city spanning only 2.9 square kilometers, serving as the financial district, home to both the Stock Exchange and the Bank of England. Now, after understanding Greater London and the City of London within it, let's continue with the documentary. In this documentary, we will simply refer to Greater London as London. Now, let's learn about London's boundaries. This metropolis is surrounded by other administrative regions and counties of England. These include Hertfordshire, Essex, Kent, Surrey, Berkshire, and Buckinghamshire. London's population in 2025 is estimated to be approximately 9.84 million, with Christians being the majority. Besides, adherents of Islam, Hinduism, Judaism, and Sikhism also reside here. A significant percentage of the population is also non-religious. The official language of London is English, but more than 300 languages are spoken here, including Romanian, Polish, Spanish, Bengali, Gujarati, Punjabi, and Arabic. The education system in this English metropolis is renowned worldwide for its academic excellence and prestigious universities with top-ranked institutions like Imperial College London and the London School of Economics offering students high standards of education and research. As for the healthcare system, it is primarily run by the National Health Service, a public and universal system. This system is funded by common taxes and provides free treatment to permanent residents. Londoners, also known as English and British, are generally reserved by nature. They value their personal space and privacy. They are also keenly aware of the importance of discipline and punctuality, and deeply appreciate their country's heritage. Although London has been the center of many world-famous figures and styles, the roots of art and culture extend throughout England. For example, great playwrights like Shakespeare originated their tradition of drama in England, and the Morris dance form is a renowned folk dance style throughout England. In the world of music, influential music genres like punk rock, and British pop have emerged in London. Great comedians like Charlie Chaplin were born here. Furthermore, many global icons such as football legend David Beckham and Formula One racing record breaker Lewis Hamilton also hail from London. In addition to these, the London Fashion Week is world famous. While rugby and cricket are a significant part of London's historical sporting heritage, football is the most popular sport here. Cycling, athletics, and hockey are also very popular. And importantly, tennis, which originated in France, took its modern form in England. So, after sports, let's learn about London's history, boy. First, let's explore how it got its name. The name London originated from the Roman era name Lundium, which was adopted by the Romans in the 1st century AD.
Yeah.
London is believed to come from a pre-Roman Celtic language, meaning fast-flowing river, possibly referring to the river Thames. Another theory suggests that the Romans named a settlement Londium in the 1st century AD. Over time, this name changed to Old English Lundin, and today we know it as London or London. Its history began in 47 AD with the settlement of Londium. William the Conqueror's Norman conquest of London in 1066 AD forever cemented London's political importance. Construction of the Tower of London began soon after. Following plagues like the Black Death in the Middle Ages, the Great Fire of London devastated London in 1666 AD in Zachoto. However, this tragedy paved the way for the area's reconstruction with modern architecture. Following this reconstruction, London became the center of the British Empire by the 1700s and in the 18th and 19th centuries it also became Britain's industrial and economic hub. Thanks to the old docks along the River Thames, the metropolis became a major hub of global trade and maritime history, and in the 19th and 20th centuries it was also a center of world trade and administration. To accelerate London's expansion, rail networks and bus services were introduced in the 19th century, playing a crucial role in its transformation into a modern metropolis. In 1863, the world's first public transport system, the London Underground, opened, and by 1831 it had become the world's largest metropolitan center. Subsequently, London rebuilt itself despite suffering significant damage from the Blitz bombing. During World War II, in 1965, Greater London, or London, was established by incorporating surrounding areas, Today, this metropolis is one of the world's most important centers of culture and trade, maintaining its strong identity because London is the capital of both England and the United Kingdom. Its national identity is linked to its national symbols. Of these, the national flag of England, called the St. George's Cross, consists of a red cross on a white background symbolizing St. George, England's patron saint. It is flown only on special occasions. The flag of the United Kingdom, the Union Jack, is flown on government buildings in London. The coat of arms of the United Kingdom is the same for both England and London. The coat of arms currently in use features the 3 lions of England on a shield. The red lion of Scotland and the golden haw of the Isles are visible. The shield is flanked by the Lion of England and the Unicorn of Scotland, and above is the King's rounded Tudor crown. Below the shield is the French inscription, Du Amodro, meaning God and my right. Surrounding the shield is belt bearing the Old Norse French inscription Oni Soiki Malipons, meaning Ikimal Epons, meaning Da Shano Shtirno Ushapasivo. This motto is a legacy of England's medieval history when French was the language of the ruling class. Another notable feature is that the City of London, located within London's oldest and original center, has its own distinct historical identity. Therefore, the City of London has its own flag, which features a red sword combined with the St. George's Cross, symbolizing the martyrdom of the city's patron saint, Saint Paul. Furthermore, its coat of arms features a red St. George's Cross and the same red sword on a white shield. Dragons flank the shield, and below it is the Latin motto Dominus. Dominus directus nos, meaning Lord directs us. Thus, London uses symbols of England and the UK to assert its national identity, while its ancient center, the City of London, uses distinct symbols to preserve its unique historical identity. Now comes the turn to understand London's geography. The region spans the broad valley of the River Thames, located approximately 80 kilometers from the North Sea. The Thames River divides London into north and south sections. The river's riparian nature contributed to its historical status as an important port too. The Thames barrier, built to regulate the river's water level, protects the metropolis from flooding as scholastic. The soil here is primarily clay and sand on which much of London is built. Its central region lies on relatively flat land, developing on layers of soil deposited by the river. Although much of the metropolis is flat, it does have some natural elevations such as Hampstead Heath in the north, Shooters Hill in the south-east, and Sydenham Hill in the south, which appears slightly higher than surrounding areas is always. London's highest point is West Ham Heights, which stands at approximately 245 meters and is part of the North Downs. Its lowest point is near the tidal plain of the River Thames, where the land level is slightly below sea level. It enjoys a temperate oceanic climate, characterized by moderate temperatures and light rainfall. Now let's explore the biodiversity of this metropolis. Despite being a part of England and the United Kingdom as a whole, London is exceptionally rich in biodiversity. It boasts numerous habitats, including ancient forests, meadows, and ponds. Trees like oaks, birches, and hyenas are found in abundance here. The English oak is England's national tree and holds cultural and historical significance in the UK. Wildflowers like the bluebell and foxglove can also be seen here. An important part of the natural identity is the roseate, England's national flower and a renowned cultural symbol of the UK. Animals found here include foxes, badgers, deer, and various bats. The lion, England's national animal, is not found in English forests but is depicted in royal emblems, thus holding significance. Among birds, peregrine falcons, blackbirds, and robins are easily seen. The European robin is considered England's national bird, and the River Thames is home to seals, sharks, porpoises, and small seahorses. To preserve this biodiversity, this city has several royal parks, such as Hyde Park and Richmond Park. The WWT London Wetland Centre is also a major wildlife sanctuary. After exploring London's biodiversity, it's time to learn about the metropolis, rivers, and lakes. London's most prominent river is the Thames, the UK's second longest after the River Severn by this river, approximately 346 kilometers long, originates in Oxford, O'Hare, and flows eastward through London, merging with the North Sea. The River Thames, which divides London into North and South London, is not only a vital waterway but also an ecosystem. In addition to the Thames, there are waterways like the Regis Canal, which was once used to transport goods and is now a beautiful tourist destination. Tributaries like the River Wandle, which served as a source of water power for old factories in South London, are therefore considered part of the industrial heritage. Several smaller rivers, such as the River Flood, now flow primarily underground, but they hold historical significance in the City of London and Central London. Major lakes include the Serpentine Lake, an artificial lake, and St. James's Park Lake, a famous tourist destination for its beauty and tranquil surroundings. These rivers and lakes also significantly support London's economy through tourism, water transport, and local businesses. London's economy is primarily service-based, and it is one of the world's largest financial centers. It has a vast network of financial services, including foreign exchange markets, investment banking, insurance, and asset management. The London Stock Exchange makes it an important hub for the capital markets, strengthening London's position as an international business hub and foreign investment center. Tourism is also a significant and important part of London's economy. Furthermore, London's creative industries such as media, design, film, and fashion also play a significant role in the economy. Professional, scientific, and technical services are also experiencing steady growth. London generates the highest revenue in the UK, demonstrating its position as a key engine of the UK economy. It is also rapidly growing as a tech hub and boasts a modern infrastructure. It boasts a comprehensive transportation network, including extensive bus services and underground rail services. The underground comprises subsurface and deep level lines, making it one of the world's largest networks, and major projects like the Elizabeth Line have made travel even easier. Furthermore, London boasts major international airports like Heathrow and Gatwick, making it a vital hub for global business and travel. Guys, London is also not lagging behind in the field of digital communication. Work is constantly underway to expand faster internet and 5G coverage. However, maintaining this advanced system is not easy. Meeting the demands of a rapidly growing population and maintaining and updating the aging transport system pose numerous challenges. Now comes the political structure of London. The government operates at two levels: the Greater London Authority, which manages the entire metropolis, and the 33 local authorities, or local administrative areas, which manage essential services at the local level. The Greater London Authority has the directly elected Mayor of London, who is the executive head of the entire metropolis. The Mayor's duties include transport, policing, and major city projects, and his work is overseen by the London Assembly. Administratively, Greater London comprises 32 boroughs and the City of London. These boroughs manage local services, while the City of London has its own administrative and policing system separate from the Mayor of the Greater London Authority. Of these areas, Bromley is the largest and the City of London is the smallest. It is through these administrative areas that we pass through London's most distinctive and beautiful tourist destinations. We will begin our tour with Buckingham Palace, the seat of the British monarchy. It is the official residence of the British monarch and is renowned for its grandeur and impressive Baroque architecture. It is a special experience to witness the changing of the guard ceremony, in which guards, in their traditional attire, march to the tune of a military band and exchange duties. This is a magnificent display of royal tradition and grandeur, attracting tourists from all over the world. After visiting this, we will proceed to the Palace of Westminster, a UNESCO World Heritage Site which houses the UK Parliament and is the centre of British democracy. Its most famous feature is the Elizabeth Tower, a spire. Standing approximately 96 meters high, it is a world-famous clock tower that has stood since 1859. Its largest bell, called Big Ben, chimes every hour. Enjoy the thrill of seeing it up close. We will continue along the banks of the Thames, where several historic and modern bridges are built. The most notable of these is Idrudge, which can be raised by hydraulics to allow large ships to pass. A short distance away is London Bridge, also famous for its name, Leicester Bay. Walking along this river, we will return to Westminster Bridge, which connects the Houses of Parliament and the London Eye. The London Eye is a giant Ferris wheel that offers a 360-degree panoramic view of London, offering a stunning view of the ancient Fortress Bridge and the modern metropolis. After visiting it, we will reach the Tower of London, located on the north bank of the Thames. The tower, which houses the crown jewels, symbols of the British monarchy's power, is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is known for its significant role in history. Next, we'll explore the nearby City of London. We'll first visit St. Paul's Cathedral, whose domed architecture and whistling gallery mesmerize every visitor. A short walk from there, we'll reach Guildhall, which houses the city's old municipal history and ceremonial halls. Next, we'll visit the monument to the Great Fire of London, which commemorates the Great Fire of 1666. Nearby is Leadenhall Market, a Victorian covered market, perfect for photo shoots and shopping. If you're interested in banking history, the Bank of England Museum is a must-see, and the Sky Garden, a must-see for the city's skyline, is a memorable experience. If you have a keen interest in history, there are plenty of museums available. The most notable of these is the British Museum, one of the largest public museums in the world. It houses the Rosetta Stone, an ancient stone that helped historians decipher the ancient Egyptian language. Approximately 8 million such unique objects are present here, representing a comprehensive collection of the history of various civilizations, including Egypt, Greece, Rome, Asia, Africa, and Europe. Visiting the Shrek. Next, we can visit the Natural History Museum, which houses giant dinosaur skeletons and remarkable collections related to the history of nature. The Science Museum will be a treasure trove. For art lovers, there's the National Gallery, where you'll have the opportunity to view masterpieces by famous artists, including paintings by Leonardo da Vinci, Van Gogh, and Turner. The Tate Modern Museum offers modern art and design. This contemporary artwork offers a glimpse into the art of modern London. The Victoria and Albert Museum offers a wonderful display of art, fashion, and design. The Shakespeare Globe Theatre is also particularly special, as it's where you can see the plays of the great playwright William Shakespeare still performed on stage. This will be a truly special experience. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you'll also get a chance to visit King's Cross Station, as it's platform 9 and 3/4 from where Harry Potter's magical train departs. The historic areas surrounding this station were also the scene of filming locations like Diagon Alley, which Potter fans will surely enjoy. During your London tour, you can also visit the Cove Stand Theatres in the evening to enjoy world-class music shows and venues. And after all that, a trip to Soho, Chinatown, and the Camden Market can also be a great experience for shopping, street food, and the vibrant nightlife. So you see, during our London tour, we've had a wonderful and memorable experience exploring historic landmarks, royal sites, museums, and modern art. These include some UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and some are still to be included. Because London has a total of 4 such sites, 2 of which you already know about, the Palace of Westminster and the Tower of London, Hory. The other 2 are Maritime Greenwich and Kew Gardens. Maritime Greenwich houses the Royal Observatory, and it's here that the prime meridian, the imaginary line of 0 degrees longitude that divides the Earth into the eastern and western hemispheres, passes through. This is the base for determining the world standard time, Greenwich Mean Time, GMT. Kew Gardens is a world-famous botanical garden, known for its rare plants and beautiful landscapes. It's also worth knowing that the red double-decker buses and the London Underground are the best options for easily navigating London. These red double-decker buses are not just a form of transportation, but an iconic symbol of London. And the view of the city from their upper floors is truly breathtaking. So, don't miss it. And the London Underground, commonly known as the Tube, is one of the world's oldest and largest underground metro networks. It offers fast and easy access to any corner of London, offering a unique travel experience. Now, after wrapping up these memorable sightseeing experiences, it's time to consider London's festivals. The most notable of these are St. George's Day, celebrated annually on April 23rd in honor of England's patron saint, and Trooping the Colour, a grand public ceremony held every June to commemorate the official birthday of the King or Queen of Britain for over 268 years. Additionally, the Lord Mayors show a traditional procession through the City of London featuring colourful floats and marching bands celebrates the inauguration of a new Lord Mayor and is part of a centuries-old tradition. Along with Christian festivals like Easter and Christmas, festivals like Diwali, Eid-ul-Fitr, and Chinese New Year are also celebrated. Speaking of music and cultural festivals, the Notting Hill Carnival is one of the largest street festivals in Europe, celebrating Caribbean culture. with colorful costumes, steel band tunes, dance parades, and the aromas of street food are what's nice the food of street food. For music lovers, there are major hip-hop events like the Wireless Festival and the BFI London Film Festival, or British Film Institute London Film Festival is a renowned film festival. In winter, the city hosts Winter Wonderland, a massive event filled with a Christmas market, ice skating, and amusement attractions. Always in London, with all these festivals and carnivals, also boasts a unique dining experience. You'll find a wide variety of classic British dishes that are an integral part of London's culture. Some of London's most famous food items include fish and chips, a classic meal of fried fish served with French fries, and the Sunday roast, which consists of roasted meat, potatoes, yolk shiitake pudding, and gravy yolk shiitake pudding. Additionally, the full English breakfast is very popular, consisting of eggs, bacon, sausages, and baked beans. Bangles and mash and shepherd's pie are also popular dishes. Since London is a global city, many dishes like Indian curries and dim sum burgers are also available. Vegetarian options are also readily available. Desserts are world famous, such as sticky toffee pudding, a date cake topped with toffee sauce. Eton Mesby is a classic sweet, a mixture of meringue cream and strawberries. Sponsors are also very popular here. These are light, soft, cookie-like British buns, eaten with clotted cream and jam as part of a traditional snack called cream tea. Shortbread biscuits, which are butter cookies, are also very popular. And as for London's famous drinks, some traditional ales and ciders are considered hallmarks of London's pop culture. London dry gin is also a popular drink, and its tea culture is renowned worldwide. In addition to traditional black tea, Earl Grey, English breakfast tea, and many herbal varieties are also popular. Now, after exploring traditional tastes, it's time to explore traditional clothing. While London offers modern fashion styles from around the world, Britain's own ancient traditions remain alive. While there's no single national traditional dress for England or the entire UK, there are several historic and formal styles that have become London's hallmarks. Women often wear long gowns or cocktail dresses, and wearing hats and fascinators is a classic British tradition that enhances special occasions. Men's attire includes a tuxedo or dark suit, complete with a tie or bow. In addition, Scottish Highland dresses, especially their kilt and military uniforms worn on various occasions, are an integral part of British heritage. Now that you've learned so much about London, here are some important things to know that can make your trip easier as a tourist. Respect its culture and traditions, The weather here changes suddenly, so be sure to carry an umbrella to protect yourself from the rain. Always stand on the right side of public transport, especially on the London Underground escalators, so people can exit on the left. Follow the rules of standing in line everywhere. Avoid unlicensed taxis and use only trusted applications. Keeping these things in mind can make your trip a little easier and more comfortable and more. Also know that the peak season for visiting London is from June to August. Indian citizens will need a visa in addition to their passport to travel to London, and direct flights to London are easily available from major Indian cities like New Delhi, Mumbai, and Bengaluru. So get ready for a wonderful and unique experience in London. And yes, when you return, be sure to bring some special souvenirs and gifts. Luxury tea sets, including the famous English tea, shortbread biscuits, classic British chocolates, London dry gin. Magical items from the Harry Potter world, such as wands, scarves, notebooks, or Hogwarts houses, themed items, miniature models of Big Ben, Tower Bridge, or London buses, wax seal sets reminiscent of British vintage lettering, London Underground tube-themed posters, magnets, or t-shirts, and art prints from the National Gallery or Tate Modern also make excellent gifts that will keep the memories of this trip fresh. And with this journey ends here. But there's more to come here. Please share your love and support in the comment section. If you'd like to see a documentary on another topic, please let us know. Please share how you like this documentary. And be sure to like and subscribe to be part of the Infinity Stream family. Share this documentary widely. We'll see you soon. Until then, I, Ruby, will say thank you. Infinity Stream. Real knowledge, real growth. Home.